Welcome back, guys, to Pokemon as we continue on our journey to the lab over here. We are after the one item we managed to miss with this old man blocking the way. Come on out my way, sir. We need to get into this gap and come through. We've revived Fletchling from his unfortunate KO at the end of last episode. Got ourselves an antidote, not bad. So he's up and fighting again, and we've also got rid of one of our Pokemon, our Zigzagoon, because supposedly our Bidoof will be a better HM type Pokemon in the end, so he's around for the trip. And Zigzagoon has been deposited. So we're back down to a party of 5, and if we find any new Pokemon on the way, we'll just add them up, and that was a kind of a misclick completely. Well, Fletchling, you are the fastest Fletchling that ever existed at this point in time. Unfortunately, you didn't really get your proper fight on there. Peck, that's what we wanted you to do. And yet more female Pokemon, because it seems all I see is female Pokemon. Girl against girl fights is all I do, because Fletchling and all that seem to have taken very much the front foot over Froakie, which I should remedy, shouldn't I? I should switch Froakie back to the front lines. And continue to use our trusty starter. But to be honest, it's cool anyway. These two are probably the next to evolve after all. Not you, we want the young girl that's skating around. Hello! For I'm guessing you're a trainer that we've yet to fight. I love Pokemon battles, but they'd be even better if I didn't have to stop skating. Or buy like really fast Pokemon that like run around and charge everyone. Roller skate to Kalida. We'll take you out, and you've sent out a Fletchling yourself just as we've changed away ours. Well, go Froakie, we kind of know they are weak on the defensive kind of side of things, all the same. But we have cool new abilities that we like using now. Water Pulse is a cool animation. Quick attack me all you like. Water Pulse. Oh, didn't do enough damage, didn't finish the fight. Quick attack, though, might do the job. Defeated. Nearly a level up, so if we're working on the right kind of formula for starters, we're actually only about just over a level from possibly seeing another evolution taking place. So any and all trainers we see along the way, they must be engaged. That's generally the way I play though anyway. Trainers, you give mucho XP and you give my source of money, and you really love Pokemon, don't you? Hello, Poke fan Agnes. You from Scotland, eh? Send out Burmy! Hello, weird floating cocoon type thing. I can send out my bug against your bug, but we know that wouldn't work too well. Bubble! No, Water Pulse! Even more damage! Oh, we've got 20 PP. We may as well just nuke it! Wow! Burmy down in 2 seconds time! And Froakie grew to level 15. We get ever closer. The rest of your team gain experience points thanks to the XP share. Brilliant. Bidoof grew to level 8 as well. And another Burmy is about to come in. Well, actually, they must be a bug type. I should switch to Fletchling. That would probably be the best way to do them. Well, we know the Water Pulse one-shots. There's another one. This one looks different as well. So I guess lots of Pokemon have different cosmetic looks. Man, Water Pulse is cool. I'm guessing it's a move that might be able to take on double battles and whatnot and hit both Pokemon as well, so that'd be brilliant. Alright, you've overtaken Fletchling in the overall experience table, though of course Revillion's hanging back a bit. It's because he's evolved twice. His Orange is statistically better than the both of them. And now we've got a pink one. And we know what we do to pink bug things. We peck them senseless. Super effective! Farewell, sir. And we'll take all the experience we get from you. In fact, all the Pokemon kind of got 100 experience for that battle at the very least. Not bad. This experience share seems a bit broken. We'll take on another battle. Check it out. I just traded for a cool new Pokemon. I'm sure you did. You were challenged by Preschooler Adrian. And he sent out a Magikarp. Poor preschooler Adrian, have you been ridiculously conned? I feel quite sorry for him. Let's make it even worse by paralyzing the Pokemon. If we can. No, didn't work at all, but we know he's just going to use Splash. So we have no worries whatsoever, so I'm going to continue to use the Ghost-type move here. Insult to injury! You've not only got a Magikarp, but it's a paralyzed Magikarp. To be honest, if this were me in this world, I'd say, hey kid, who traded you that? We're going to get your Pokemon back. Of course it can evolve into something good, but it's hard work. Maybe not with Experience Share, however. Man, Experience Share has to be the way to making a Gyarados, but Vivillon grew up. And Flabebe as well. Poor preschool Adrian. Splish splash, splish splash splosh. Oh, he quite likes the Magikarp then. Maybe I should... There's Magikarp fans out there, Sam. You've got to know this fact. People who love the Magikarps. I just read Magikarp in trades. We haven't got used to each other yet. Not much to get used to, kid. It's splash, splash, splish, splosh. Splash, splish, splosh. Let's engage you here so you don't trap me in. Behold, these glorious moves have been honed and perfected in the garden. Yes. I'm sure they have, Hedge-Trimmer Man. And you sent out another Water-type Pokemon. You like sending that one, don't you? His overall defense is pretty good. Which means that someone like Vivillon would be better to move in. Maybe we can paralyze him first. Nope. So you are ruining the power of electric, which don't you see also kind of helps me. Sir, that's not the most clever thing you've ever done. Send out the Pokemons! It's my imagination, or was one of my Pokemon holding an item in that menu then? I know it's the small screen, so you might not necessarily see it, but still. Ow, I've got 50 HP, don't you know? Have a Struggle Bug to the face. Struggle Bug! Wow, worked very well. Well, so long for you. And we defeated Gardener Fabian. Looks like your combination with your Pokemon was even more honed than mine. Well, it kind of also helps to have more than one, sir. Just a tip. It seems you use Pokemon just for their hedge trimming abilities rather than anything else. Right, at the top of this maze, though, we find ourselves a prize, though I want to check out all these dead ends, to be honest, because you never know if you might find a secret item. Nope, no siree, Bob. Can I, like, turn off the roller skates or something? Because it would probably make going through this kind of terrain a little bit easier. We found ourselves an ether, not bad. Able to restore our PP. If we need to. Seems like something serious is going on at that entrance over there, but we still got more trainers to fight over here. Let's get out there. Now, was one of my Pokemon carrying something? No, it's just Flabebe's overall look. It's carrying a flower. It didn't have the item on it. Are you a Pokemon trainer? You're looking around quite intently. Hello? Hey, sir, look this way! I got you in the end. I can tell by the look on your face you just love Pokemon. No, I just love battling you. Come here. And you're another poker fan, Gabe, who dresses up its kids. Not good. Electric type versus water. Well, one thing we can always choose is overkill. Water Pulse! As it is with any anime, you have to announce the attack you're doing. Bye-bye, Pichu, I apologize. Not really that much. Send out a strong Pokemon here, because Fletchling grew to level 15. Bidoof grew to level 9. And learned Defense Curl. Okay, we're about... Oh, okay, the stronger Pokemon that I was talking about. Vivillon, go! Oh, no, wait a second, you're flying type! Wait a second, don't I have, like, a Pokemon team of 3 that are all weak against Electric right now? I see some slight failure in my planning. I think I need a different type of Pokemon. Or at least to train it up. Oh, EXP shares training up some backup guys, but all the same, if you're going to use Growl and not even stop my abilities, sir. Another... Oh. I thought I had you there, but Super Potion, you really do like your Pikachu here. Keep him in the battle, were you? Oh, I got even closer that time. The special attack fell as well, which means if we do meet a Thunderbolt, we are still kind of safe, but Attacker will do me if it wasn't for the fact that I'm worried that he might have static and physical confrontation could end up with a paralysis of my Pokemon. Struggle Bug it is. Yes, I took way too much strategy. And Froakie grew to level 16, but I'm pretty sure you guys are used to that by now, over 25, 26 Let's Plays. The battle made it even more clear to me. You really love Pokemon. We received quite a bit of cash. And level 16 was hit for Froakie. Finally, our starter evolves. Fletchling next then, but what will you become, sir? Madame, sir. You've gained in the corners levels, it seems. Your Froakie evolved into Frogadier. Do you have like a rapier or something? You take on Pokemon like that? And so a whole new shape for yet another one of our Pokemon. I guess it's time to kind of train up Fletchling a little bit more here. Though to be honest, if we fight another one of those guys again, and they bring out the same Pokemon, I'm going to need to switch all the same. But Vivillon will step in with his Struggle Bug attack. Her Struggle Bug attack. Oh, these genders, I'm just going to call them him or her or sir or madame as I please. I call inanimate objects sir and madame. So what makes you think I'm ever going to get genders right? For things with actual genders. Parterre Way is famous for these hedgerow gardens. If you're going to feed me, I'll tell you what their official name is. Sure. I'm not sure I really want to know, but still. Every trainer defeated by Gardener Grover. He did send out the same Clippy Pokemon. So Fletchling, you may be a little bit unable to go to work on this one exactly. We'll just see if your level 15-ness or if its overall defense is lowered that much, but no. This could take some time. Or we could just switch in our lovely Vivillon and Struggle Bug him. I like switching Pokemon for strategy and multiple experience gains. And I know I've got an XP share now, but still it works perfectly. Yes, lower the power of electricity. It is my team's weakness after all, so you're doing me quite a favour. Man, I need something that's strong against electric, or just, you know, not weak against electric would be a start. I haven't really seen an X Pokemon that takes my fancy, you could say. Flabebe grew to level 10. Who is a fairy-type Pokemon, so that's interesting in itself. We defeated Gardener Grover. I'm a pro when it comes to gardens, you're a pro when it comes to Pokemon. Why, thank you, sir, for your lovely, lovely words. And we find ourselves a net bull, which I think is strong against fish and bugs, is it not? So yes, while I do know that there are other things to check out on this screen, by the way, not just as friends, acquaintances, passerby, and I'll give out my friend code, and you guys will get on it, I'm sure. I can't exit! Well, we'll check that out at a little bit of a later date. Now, are you a trainer wanting a battle? Before we move forward, hey, listen, I'm gonna win this battle, I'm sure you are. I kind of intend for you not to win, though, however, Preschool Mia. So you can send out a Badoo. Alright then, with that said, just peck away. And as I was expecting, a one-shot. Any more Pokemon? Nope, just the one from Preschool Mia. Come on, no fair, you weren't supposed to win. Type advantages, they're terrible. If you had an electric Pokemon, I would have been fearful of you, madame. Then I'd have called no fair. Oh, and they missed an item on the way. Let's try and grab it without getting into a Pokemon battle. And we found ourselves a Poison Barb, which I think ups poison attacks, does it not? Not that I have any Pokemon with a poison attack at the moment, so you never know, maybe you'll find one here, but it seems a billion Flabebes. All these fairy types all around. A new type. Strong against Dragon, which was supposedly the over-winning, ruling everything. Well, Vine Whip isn't going to work against me that well. Another Peck will sort you out. Down you go! If Fletchling gets nearer to another level up, will 16 be his evolution point? I hope. We've already got Frogadier ready. Hello there, have you ever heard of a Pokemon called Flabebe? I've caught one in fact. Wow, you have one with you. Flabebe is now, brace yourself, a fairy-type Pokemon. Fairy-type is a new Pokemon type. Oh, whoa, they're just talking over me. Let's turn the entire time matchups as well as head butting and shouting lady. We've been battling fairy-type Pokemon against other types of Pokemon at Professor Sycamore's request. My name's Cena. It's a beautiful name for a beautiful lady, one that butts in on the guy compatriot. I'm Dexio. 2 years ago, Professor Sycamore entrusted me with a Pokedex. You call me a Pokemon Voyage veteran. If you'd like, I'll show you the way to the lab, so come along now. Sure, we'll go along to this lab. I think we've done everything in this area. Okay, let's get the show on the road. Let's get it on the road indeed. And we finally reached the lab. Hello, guy, but I didn't get to talk to you because they want to swoop me along. So how are you and Fletchling getting along? The more you walk around with your Pokemon, the stronger your friendship will become. Here, this is the TM for return. This is a move that gets more powerful when your friendship with the Pokemon using it is strong. Right through this gate, you'll be in Lumiose City. Go on already! Well, you say that, but I wouldn't be polite if I didn't talk to this man over here. Don't you know? Lumiose City is the biggest city in all of Kalos. There's still plenty I haven't seen. A big city, you say? The City of Light? Let's go in. Excuse me, lady, sir. You're blocking my path. Into the city proper. A massive place that it seems to be. I'll go ahead and wait in front of the lab for you. Follow her that way to the lab. As you say, sir, as you say. Along the street. And over into there, eh? Alright then, we're in the South Boulevard. There are places to check out, people to see. Hello, taxi. Can you take me places if I ask for it? Thanks for choosing Lumicab. I want to say hop right in, but you know how the power's out. Oh, okay, in the north half of town, right? Just ain't wise to drive around in such a confusion. I'm afraid we've had to suspend our service for the time being. Your power's out? Well, is there a Pokemon Center somewhere around? Wow, this restaurant seems comfortable and unpretentious. Okay, we got some restaurants going on. We got a workman standing in the middle of it all. I'm sorry, there's a blackout. You can't go any farther until it's fixed. What do you mean, sir? Can't I explore? This is the whole point, the big wide world. There's Pokemon Center across from the Pokemon Lab. Why, thank you. You saw Professor buying Pokeballs there the other day? Everything I could need, it seems. What's this shop, then? Another cafe, it seems? Or look like a barbershop due to the chairs, but no. I see Pokemiles. You can get those points by Street Pass and the Nintendo 3DS system and Link Trade. In exchange Pokemiles you collected for items in the Pokemon Center in Lumiose City. I see. I don't understand. You tell me more. This is a cafe where shy people who still love to communicate with others gather. Shy people that still love to communicate with others. Contradictory. What else is going on out here then? We got... What's this place, lady? Well, they're trying to shepherd me towards the Pokemon pillars and all that. There's loads of cafes, it looks like. Endless amounts of cafes. The building is the Sycamore Pokemon Lab. Let's go inside. You say that, but I've still not finished exploring, madame. How dare you shepherd me? You've travelled a long way from Vanderville town, but you're finally here. The professor can't wait to meet you. You can find him on the 3rd floor, so hop in the elevator. Sure thing, 3rd floor you say? Well, I'm guessing there might be a 2nd floor to explore first. But shall we hop straight up and explore it on the way out? Hello, sir. I believe we've met. Or at least kindly. So we finally meet. Fantastic, you're here. Come this way, won't you? Your theme's not that bad, sir, I must say. The music that started along with it. Got a certain French feel about you, haven't you? Many thanks for coming all the way from Vanderville town. I'm Professor Sycamore. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. How is your Pokemon journey going so far? Have you met many different Pokemon? Fantastic. Let me have a quick look at your Pokedex and see. So you've seen 34 kinds of Pokemon in Central Kalos then. How good's that, for now? Ho ho, the pages are getting filled in. It's starting to look good. Seems like we got an approval rating. Well now, you do have a certain je ne sais quoi. I have a good feeling about you. At first, I was thinking of choosing only one child from a town when I was deciding who to give a Pokemon to. In Vanderville town, it was going to be the child of a veteran trainer I know. About then, I learned that the Rhyhorn racer Grace and her son were moving here. Here in the Kalos region, you're far away from everything you used to know. That really hit me right here. Then it hit me. I should give you a Pokemon and have you travel around Kalos. Hi, Professor, it's Shauna. Seems the others have appeared as well. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Fantastic, now let's all have a Pokemon battle. Your opponent shall be me. Really, you right now? Can you hear my Pokemon, madame? A Pokemon battle in the lab? A Pokemon battle, huh? Sounds good, let's get started. But we'll have to do this next episode, guys. I'm wondering who I should send out first. Let's keep trying to level up Fletchling, see if we can evolve him as well. We got Frogadier there as the Power Man in the back. We have Hillon with full evolution, so we should be able to do whatever comes our way next time. So join me then for more Pokemon. Bye-bye.